Hello friends, Jenna here with Dim and Fun / Bookworms and Brushes, and I am going to open up my December subscription box that I realized the other day I never actually got on here and did a box opening. So I'm getting ready to launch my spring box, and I need to do this so you guys can see what goodies and fun things that you might receive in your box. Going forward, we are going to start doing completely surprise boxes, and you'll always know that you'll get a book, and then of course some art projects. Oops, sorry. And you know, I'll go through some of this. So a lot of these things will be similar each time you get your subscription box. So first, when you open up the box from your winter subscription, you get your guidebook. So I've got the winter guidebook. I'm like really happy with these things. I love history and information and stuff, so I made it sort of like a little booklet. So I've got my welcome letter. I've got my Facebook group that you can join, and this is where we get to share, and we create together, and we share what we're creating, we share what we're reading, but also, of course, what comes in our subscription. So this is like so much fun, our group. I am so happy with the people that I have been blessed to know through this group and how much fun it's been. These past, 6-ish months that I've had this group, and it is just, it's so fun. Just creating with people and being inspired by others. So I have the goals, just basically like what you need to do to finish the book to keep on track with the rest of us. This is not like something you have to do, but it's just fun to try to do that. Just extra little information, the items included. We've got the supplies you might need at home. And then I've got all my cool videos that teach you how to do our projects. And then I've got movies. So if you didn't notice, this is the Christmas Carol. So I've got some movies and when they came out, that's based on the book, because all of our classics have inspired people for hundreds of years, right? So you'll see there's figgy pudding, something figgy pudding having to do with in here, tea specifically. So each of my boxes I plan on, which in the past I have pretty much done, like something to drink, something to munch on a little bit, that are inspired by our book, right? And then this is something I added this time, which is a vintage recipe. This one here is for figgy pudding. Just a fun way to see what this is, because we hear about figgy pudding during the holidays, but we don't really know what figgy pudding is, right? And where it started. And then I talk about a little bit about Charles Dickens and who he was, what his inspiration was for the Christmas Carol, what it was like in the 1840s in England, a little map because I love maps. And that has to do with where we, consider this fictional story to have taken place. And then a little bit about me, a little page to color and be inspired by, and then a cool quote in the end. So this is my little guidebook that you get, and this is something I included in the last subscription box, but will be included from now on, because I feel like it's such a neat way to, be inspired by what we're reading, right? Okay, so then from there, I'll show you these real quick. You get a black carbon tracer paper. These are our tracers. So we've got the Ghost of Christmas Present, the Scrooge and Marley sign. We've got our Ghost of Christmas Past, Christmas Future, and then of course, Jacob Marley. Having trouble there. And this is what I call my weekly whimsies. So each week, this is something that is so fun in our group. We have little tracers that we paint each week, and they're supposed to be mini, quick, relaxing paintings. The whole point of this box is to have relaxation and fun and being inspired by what you're reading. It's made to be a creative escape is what it is, okay? All right, so first when you open this box, you would have seen a wood pillar, 4x4 type thing. I cut these and put the holes in them myself, so they're a little rough, but that's sort of the fun of it. And it was completely plain, and you took your tracer. I have I don't know why I'm having trouble thinking. I had the tracers in the box, and then I have a video, like you saw in my guidebook, where you were taught step by step how to paint these, and I also had a simpler way. So this is just hand painted from the tracer, but I also had a cheat that used your tracers. So there was a little bonus videos. So we've got our Ghost of Christmas Present, Future, Jacob Marley, and our Ghost of Christmas Past. And the cool thing about this, as you dig further into this, you have a faux candle that lights up, maybe. There we go. And that gets popped right in the top here. And so then you've got like this faux candle pillar of the ghosts. Okay. Oops. I keep bumping my camera. Okay. So to move on, each quarter I include this watercolor booklet, and it's just enough pages and decent quality there that we can do mixed media on here. And this is what we do our weekly whimsies in. We usually decorate this with different stickers and paint. This front of this is nice. Some people pull it out, put them in like little photo books and stuff as well, and they're great to turn into, like, put on the front of cards if you want to give your little artwork away. Regardless, though, this is super fun and very relaxing. It's something I look forward to every week, and I think a lot of the people in my group really love it as well. And this is this is probably, like, I don't know, this has turned into something that's been really cool because I see people encourage each other and get ideas from each other, and it doesn't take a lot of time. So typically the little weekly whimsies, like I said, our little mini paintings, which is what these are, usually take about 30 minutes a week, right? And then, of course, you can always catch up because the videos are there in the group. So going further with our little, so this is our little goodie bag. If I can get it open here. And I've stuck in a little reusable cotton tea bag because if you didn't see right there, we have our figgy pudding tea. This was really fun to try. So by this awesome brand, Simpson and Vale, they have so many fun teas. This is a lot of the brand that I typically use in my box and will going forward. And they are just like so great to work with and have such fun things to try, like super unusual flavors. And of course all the traditional. So you get to reuse this as many times as you want your little tea bag, as they probably would have done in the old days, and be inspired. Imagine yourself in Mrs. Cratchit's little kitchen trying her figgy pudding, right? And then, of course, I added some candy canes because that is a very old traditional candy. And then this time I added a bunch of fun, like vintage Victorian type stickers. And everybody got a little bit different ones. And this is what we use on top of our, you know, our little weekly whimsy. We paint and decorate with that, right? And then we've got some washi tape, of course, to decorate as well. And then I am a chocolate lover, so I always throw in some chocolate there. If it's not hot. My subscribers told me not to throw this in the summer, right? Yeah, so that was a little bit of a mess one time. So if it's going to Texas, don't put chocolate in there. And then my last little thing that I've been doing is I've been giving, let me see if I can get to the unfocus. There we go. I've been giving like creative ways to sneak peek for the next book, which you can see Native American. And the last couple times I've used the oldest artwork I can find from the book, right? Some of them don't have much artwork, but I find whatever's the oldest. So this was an illustration done for the next book. And so that's like our, you know, it's just a pin that goes on the back of you. That's our sneak peek there. And then this is a little bonus that I just tried for the holiday. Is a canvas print. I had printed off, so it's like real canvas, nice and thick. And you can make like a hanging type decoration with it, where you put like the wood at the top and the bottom and like hang it by a string, or you can also frame it and trim off the edges a little bit to frame. So some people did both in my group, but it's really pretty. Good little decoration. And then we have this right here, which the little tassel. This became our sign, which I couldn't find I think I packed mine in my Christmas decorations, but this is our tracer, and it went on here, and it looked like the sign hanging from Scrooge and Marley's counting house. So we made our own little counting house sign. And then, of course, the thing that everything is revolved around, which is our book. It comes in this pretty, like, vintage style paper. And our pretty book that I love so much. It's got the foil, has the pretty ribbon tie, and then these books are so pretty, and they're nice and lightweight, so they're like a faux leather, so they feel really good in the hand. They're a little more, you know, definitely more beautiful than like just a paperback, but not as heavy as a traditional hardback. And then they always have like a little bit of artwork in here, so you can see like the knocker from the door. But yes, this was just like such a fun book. And this is one of my most favorite classic stories. I collect Christmas Carol books. I have a ton of them. So that is what our winter one looks like. So I have a few things in works for our next subscription box. And I'm going to streamline things a little bit and make them a little more exclusive, and have like a little bit more of, I don't know, more collectible is what I'm going to be making them. So we still, of course, will have the artwork always, because that's sort of what this is about. Creative bookworms, right? So bookworms are brushes. So that's our book, our Scrooge and Marley counting sign, and then we have our tracers and our carbon paper that I'm going to repack so you can see we're like just recounting everything we have here. And we've got our goodie bag with our stickers and our candies and our button. So many fun little things. Our tea bag for our figgy pudding tea. Our watercolor booklet for our weekly whimsies. Our Christmas Carol quote, little extra that I put in there. And then our Christmas Carol winter guidebook. And then we've got our candle. Turn that off there. And our faux pillar. And that was the fun we've been having. So since this book was such a novella, it's a short book, we continue to do our weekly whimsies through the entire quarter. So I didn't show you specifically, but we have winter themed to continue on, to be still engaged with each other and be creating together, even though the Christmas season is over. So if this is something you would love, definitely get on my wait list. I am getting ready to open up my cart here in just a couple weeks, actually. Everything needs to be shipped by the beginning of March. So if this is something that you would love to do, this is only a quarterly box. It's something that I love doing, and it's been a really fun time. And if you love books, if you love art, if you love classics and history, if you love tea, this box is for you. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.